Muftawu, Nabila, Abdulai here with the AM Sports on the AM show. Black Star striker Asante says he's not been celebrated enough by Ghanaians. After playing over 100 matches and scoring 51 goals for the senior national team, the former Al-Ain forward felt that Ghanaians are expected to honor him better than they have done, and he wants the country to celebrate him instead of making him a villain in most of the circumstances that have surrounded the Black Stars anytime he wore the national colours.
I don't think so. You know, there are a lot of people who come on social media, disrespect me. You know, they say a lot of things, but they know the truth. You know, they say a lot of things. And one thing about Ghanaians is they know the right thing. Instead of them to put you out there, they will not do it. But when foreigners praise this, that is where they bring their star. For example,
to compare.
For example,
yeah.
I was on social media. I saw when Cristiano Ronaldo scored 9 consecutive tournaments. He scored like he didn't break my record. He equaled my record.
Right.
Because I was the only player who had scored in 9 consecutive tournaments. And then when Ronaldo scored, they put him there that he was the one who has set that record. And then Ghanaians started attacking the person.
So they know the truth.
They know the truth. Why didn't they say it before for people to know?
Yeah.
You know. And then when people start praising their icons, that is where they come out and say, we also have a Samoa Jan. But in my own country, you see people disrespecting me, creating a lot of stories about me, you know, which I feel like it's not it. So when I see people defending me on social media, I just sit down and say, look at these hypocrites.
Now, let's talk about international friendly that was played by the Black Galaxy. They lost 2-0 to the World Cup host, Qatar, and head coach of the team, Arnold Walker, says he's satisfied by the performance put out by his boys.
All along, now I needed a match to see. Now, media prepare.
I am very happy with the initiative to set up a friendly in Austria.
Yaba bona competition na ya bia the year na yaba nso nyamiadum ya benya World Cup.
We faced World Cup hosts who have been camping for 4 months. We conceded 2 goals in the first half and reduced the deficit in the second. I am happy with the way we played.
4 months. In 2-1 and then early goals in the first half, but the second half in fact on ball ball and my manager until say mania say opportunity at their training as a training match.
Let's talk about Kumasi, Asante, Kotoko. They opened their preseason campaign against Al Hilal with a 2-0 defeat. The Porcupine Warriors are gearing up to participate in the CAF Champions League and also defend the Ghana Premier League. They won last season. Kumasi, Asante, Kotoko traveled to Sudan on a Tuesday, and they traveled to Sudan on Sunday rather, and played their first preseason game on a Tuesday, losing by 2-0. To the Gaga Top 6, where Karela United secured a ticket to the semi-final of the competition after winning 1-0 against Bechem United.
Atakumi saw his effort blocked twice. First one was Kelvin Andos. Could have been the equalizer.
Yeah, good show today by Haruna throughout. Made himself big at times and put up some very important saves for Bechem United. Only telling the manager that he's good enough to step into the big shoes. Atakumi did well to find Chene, whose cross was met by Atakumi's header. So good run into the box from Atakumi after setting Chene up. Full time at the Accra Sports Stadium. Bechem United 1, Karela 0 in the ongoing Galka G6 tournament. We're back here tomorrow and it will be Brekum Chelsea and Hearts of Oak.
Let's do cycling now. For the third time, Joy Sports is partnering with Prudential Life Insurance to bring to the general public one of the biggest cycling races in the annual sporting calendar. The Pro Ride Accra is 9.7 kilometers urban cycling event that is this year happening in September. Joy Sports' Gal Alsmith was there and comes through with this.
Pro Ride is back again this year, and if you haven't heard about it and you are tuned into Joy, I'm not sure your dial is on 99.7 because that's all we're talking about on Joy these days. Pro Ride is happening on the 11th of August, on 11th of September, my apologies, at the Black Star Square, and we're inviting every single cyclist, every person who is interested in the sport of cycling, everybody who is interested in living a fit life to join us to cycle around Greater Accra. It will be a fun time. There'll be lots of people to see, there'll be lots of people to interact with, and of course there'll be some good cycling. If you are a professional cyclist, you'll be cycling for 99.7 kilometers. That's a good way to work out, to get some bragging rights, to chat and brag around with your cycling competitors, the people in your club. So we encourage you to sign up on our website. If you are somebody who is interested in cycling but you actually haven't done the full thing, we have a package for you as well. You'll be cycling for about 19 kilometers. That's pretty manageable, but it will also stretch you a bit so that next year you probably join us with the professionals. So like I said, you should be there.
So, I mean, for me, the first thing I'm asking is, why is Prudential Life Insurance Ghana even bothering with cycling? First of all, why are you bothering with cycling? Let me just...
So I know that you hear Prudential Life Insurance and you think insurance, but beyond insurance, our core business is to help people get the most out of life. And we do that through pushing health and protection. So apart from helping you to get a fit life so that you can get the most out of life, because if you're not feeling too well, regardless of how much money you have and how much you're protected, you will not get the most out of life. So health is obviously one of the key points in which we put a lot of energy, a lot of effort. We encourage our staff, even internally, in the middle of the day to stop and stretch and make sure they're healthy. We are always pushing health here at Prudential. So obviously for us, it was a no-brainer to sign on to support this cycling event because it works out your entire body. It's something that anyone can do at any age, regardless of how old or how young you are. You can get onto a bike and cycle. And apart from that, we also have Prudential UK associated with sponsoring the ride landing in years past. So for us, it was a no-brainer to sign on and do this, push cycling as much as we can, and of course get people as healthy as they can be on that day.
It seems like a natural fit, for Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. And I mean, once something like this came up to the attention of Joy Sports, you knew we were going to hop on because we are also very keen on having our audiences alive as long as possible to enjoy our sporting content and also to diversify our portfolio of sporting offerings so that it's not just the football and the boxing and the athletics, as it were. So, prizes wise, are you going to let us know what's this one or two of the top prizes are to motivate people to come and ride with us on this 11th of September?
Absolutely. If you are a professional cyclist, you could be potentially walking away with 15,000 Ghana cedis.
Hold on. You mean as my grandmother would say, 150 million.
Precisely.
Old one, of course.
Precisely. You could be potentially walking away with 15,000 Ghana cedis. We have prizes for the first female, as in the female who goes the farthest in the race. She'll get a cash prize. We'll have a prize for the oldest person who participates as well. We're not leaving the amateurs out. I know you're probably thinking I'm just talking about the professionals, but if you're also an amateur, you stand the chance to walk away with some good money as well. As much as, if I'm not mistaken, about 4,000 cedis as well. So please, if you are interested in cycling in any way whatsoever, we look forward to seeing you on the 11th. It's going to be so much fun. I can guarantee you that.
And if you want to be a part of this, you should do so. You can just contact the Joy Sports team or go to Prudential Life Insurance Company and register. Let's wrap up with Carabao Cup football, where Jordan Ayew won a penalty as Crystal Palace defeated Oxford by 2-0. This is how we wrap up AM Sports here with me, Muftawu, Nabila, Abdulai.